Hello, beautiful souls. I am Stephen. I'm the energy flow guy and one part of the energy flow family.
Hello.
Sitting next to me is my gorgeous and very, very powerful wife, Claire Gilchrist. And she, if you don't know Claire and you haven't felt her connection with spirit before, then I'm excited to see what that brings for you, because I see it every day and I just love it. And I've been excited for a wee while now to bring everyone a monthly energy reading. So at the start of every month we'll take a universal, I say we, Claire basically will take a universal kind of reading for
You're
everyone.
Involved in this.
And of course, I'm so into it, and I'll be hoping to hold that space and to maybe give you a few questions but essentially it's Claire's connection with spirit that is the magical aspect of this, and I'm really looking forward to see what it brings for you. So without further ado, Claire is going to do a 10 card spread.
Yes.
And we'll go from there.
Okay, thanks.
Drum roll.
Right. So welcome to your monthly reading, which is a reading for everyone. So this reading should resonate with everybody that watches it in some way, and when it does, the deal is that you take action. So whatever the message is that you get from this, work on it, work on where it's going to take you. I think everyone right now is going through changes and shifts, and a lot of people are not really sure of where they're at and where they want to be. And I think over this next month we're going to feel more grounded within ourselves, and we're going to start rooting ourselves into Mother Earth and rooting ourselves as to where we're really meant to be. So there might be some upheaval, there might be some challenges, but you will get through the month, and you will have your guides and angels by your side through it. Always remember that. You always need to remember that. So the way I'm going to work it is I work with loads of different cards and different ways of reading and working with people, but I've picked my 3 go-to decks. Okay, so I've got my angels, I've got my ascended masters, and this is just another angel card deck, which was one of the first decks I've ever picked up in my life. I don't know how I've managed to keep these ones so pristine, because these other ones are absolutely perfect, but I love them so much. Anyway, these cards are angel cards which give you a message and a wee affirmation at the bottom. So when we do these cards at the end, I will repeat the affirmations again just to get that into your belief system, and then it's good to use the affirmation throughout the month. Anytime you feel you need a wee boost, remember your affirmations. So that's handy for them. And basically I'm going to do a 10 card spread. So I've gave the cards quite a good shuffle. I've cleansed everywhere. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start to pick out the cards for the month. So I'll be picking 4 from the Diana Cooper Angel card deck. Myself and Stephen, you could pick 2 out of there for me. Do you want to pick the first 2?
Okay. Oh no. Dos.
Perfect. Okay. First card that's came out is light. Okay. I am a light. So this card is all about where we're all at right now. So everybody right now needs to know they're a light, basically. Now, for me, that seems like that's a simple thing for me to hear, because I know that we are all actually, all we are is light, and we're actually light workers. Everyone has got the power within them to heal and to heal themselves and heal others. So this card is coming out for, this is where we're all at right now, is we need to remember that we are a light. I'll read the message that's on the card, and then I'm going to let you know what's coming up for me here. Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are the keys to the universe and bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. So this is, again, we're bringing in the guides here, we're bringing in the angels. If you're not already talking to and aware of your angels, talk to them. Start today, start right now, and just start asking them to fill you with more light, to help you get through the day. Just ask them and they will help you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity and purpose. So another thing right now is like the clarity and the purpose. Like, I think that's what I was saying before the reading started, was people right now are struggling. They don't know, they're not finding it easy to find clarity and purpose. So the way of doing that is to find some time, go within and talk to your guides, talk to your angels, and simply start with asking for them to fill you with light. Okay? You will radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests that you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. I am a light.
And what better time to do it, by the way, coming into the month of June, which is always one of my favourite months of the year. Summer solstice on the 21st, the lightest day, the longest day. So
the sun
bring
is all
it.
coming in.
Can't be a better time to come into your light.
Definitely, yeah. And this is now, they're just reminding you of that divine flame. So start, the solstice is on the 21st, so you've got 21 days basically, which is a great cleanse, right? So over the next 21 days, every morning get up, I am a light, remind yourself of that, and then just start talking to your guides and angels, ask them to fill you with light, ask for the light to protect you, and even help with the negative energies that do come around in our day-to-day lives. So keep that in your mind. The second card that Stephen picked out for us is discernment. I like a bit of discernment. It's actually been coming out for quite a lot of people this past couple of weeks. So, right, discernment. Discernment means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment and acting on it. Your angel guidance is to look at the people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you. You will feel safer, happier, stronger and clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. So the affirmation for that is, I trust my intuition. And this card right now is basically like, this card is all about what's going on right now, what's going on in our wee world, right? And basically the angels, your guides, are reminding you to use discernment. You need to start listening to your gut. Like, I think we are listening to everything else apart from our own gut right now. Well, I know a lot of people are, and that's been happening for years. Like, I don't even want to talk about the movie we watched last night. But this has been going on for such a long time that you need to be using discernment, right? You need to trust your gut when it comes to people, when it comes to situations, when it comes to
the news.
Yes, when it comes to the government, when it comes to your freedom, then you need to use discernment, right? So right now this is coming up because we're a bit stuck, but we're not stuck, right? Because we're light, right? We've just been reminded we are light. So now it's all about using discernment to help develop ourselves, develop our intuition, which means basically get to know yourself. It's not all about connecting with spirit and connecting with all the dead people. It's actually about getting to know yourself. Using your intuition is about getting to know what actually feels good for you and what feels shit for you. So this is why this is coming up, because once you start using that and getting the discernment into your being, then things will flow better for you. And it is coming up because that is basically what everybody needs to do right now, is start using discernment. I feel like I'm being a school teacher there, but I felt like...
No, it needs to be said.
It needs to be said.
Very important.
Okay, so next two.
Am I picking?
Well, you pick one and then I'll pick one. Right, I've picked the third card. Right, and this is like the goal, this is like the destiny card, right? This is like... This card is cooperation. I cooperate with everyone. That's the affirmation, right? So this is like everyone's goal, right? Is to cooperate with everyone, is to have good relationships, is to have, you know, a good vibration as they're going around their day. So cooperation is coming up for that reason, because that is basically where we do all want to be. And I think like over the past wee while, there's been struggles, there's not been many people like on the same page, so people are struggling, there's been families like falling out with each other, conflict, yeah. So now it's like, right, bring in the light, use your discernment, and then it's all about cooperation, because that's where we all really want to be at the end of the day. Like, everybody's got to make their own decision. Everybody should be making that decision on their own gut feeling, their own intuition, and how it's making them feel about themselves. And then we get into the being able to cooperate. Like, because once we know ourselves, right, we shouldn't be bothered about anybody else's opinion, or we shouldn't be feeling worried about what other people are doing or saying. Even if it is a family member, we should all just be like, cool, that's your belief, that's mine, right, let's just have dinner and enjoy each other's company.
Respecting each other.
And loving each
also
other.
coming together and like finding that common ground where you have it.
Yeah.
But not feeling that you're being pulled by other people's beliefs or
opinions. Or feeling bad for having an opinion because they're so strongly, you know, thinking one way. So yeah, I think this is coming up because it is where we all need to be. So angel wisdom suggests that you use your skills and talents for the common good, eliminate power struggles, conflict and competition which come from an ego desire to win. Cooperation for the highest good promotes harmony and togetherness and draws the best from everyone. Make it your aim that everyone has a sense of satisfaction from work done. Then you become a spreader of goodwill and harmony. Your angel guidance is to bring people together and explore how you can mutually assist each other. Your attitude of sharing will ensure that you benefit in your turn, for the angels will bless your endeavours. I love that. I cooperate with everyone. So this is where we want to be, right? We all want to be cooperating. We all want to be love, right? And able to just get on knowing that we're actually doing something good and bringing light into our worlds. Card number 4. Woo! Bit of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
I am grateful for everything in my life. So this is like coming up. This is actually the past. This card. This is all about the past, right? The 4th one, and the gratitude's coming up. Now, usually with a past card, it can have a wee bit of the opposite meaning for me, and I feel like gratitude is coming up because I think more people are getting to know that they need to be grateful, right? I think it's one of those things that most people realise now and are aware that gratitude is such a big key to life. We need to be grateful for everything, otherwise things won't flow, or we'll end up attracting in something that's not right for us. So it's all about being grateful, and I feel like a lot of people in the past wee while have been struggling with that. I have been struggling to find the gratitude because of like the way life's been, you know, like bills are rising and things are going up, and like petrol, and the way like people have been stuck in their house because of like, you know, the shit that's been going on, and that's still been kind of going on, even though things are changing. There's still been a lot of darkness around, and people have really struggled to find the gratitude within them. You know, I've had people who have lost family members and not been able to be with them, and it's struck them over the past few months. It's actually just started to hit them. So I feel like, and due to that, they weren't able to be grateful, and I feel like this is like coming up for loads of people now.
I've heard a fair bit of that.
Yeah, and it's just coming up like in all areas. So it's not just that, like as in just bills rising, people are just getting worried and scared and they're forgetting, right? Just be grateful. Be grateful that we've got electricity. Be grateful that we've got petrol to put in our car. Be grateful for all that shit, right? And you might find that like if we can all just be grateful for it together, you might find that this is going down and our vibrations going up. So the prices will go down and our vibration will rise because we're light, right? So I feel like this is coming up. This is like coming up for the past to highlight, right, that we've not been feeling it, but that's okay. We just start from today, right? Gratitude is something that you can bring in at any time. Like we all have moments where we're feeling it and we get out of sorts or out of balance, and we can just bring yourself back to that quiet, still, be filled with light, and then think about what you are grateful for in your life. So I'll read the card and then we will be moving on to the next few cards for the reading. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you, for gratitude is a key to opening the doors to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. I am grateful for everything in my life. So again, just remember that affirmation. I'll repeat all those affirmations at the end. But the more grateful we are, the better things will flow for us. And I love a wee bit of gratitude.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm just, sorry to cut you there when you were just about to move on with gratitude, but I'm just realising now the full power of gratitude. You know, like it's one of those ones where I've been aware of it for a while, but I'm only just now really fully like getting how important it is to just shovel the gratitude everywhere, you know, like it's so important.
Definitely. I think we're both getting better at that lately, and realising like if we're not grateful, then it's not going to go down well. And we have to just keep being grateful for everything that we've got. And even when things are coming up that we're not sure why they're coming up, or it's maybe upsetting us or rocking us a bit, just bring it back to like be grateful to be able to breathe and be alive and enjoy the moment and have each other.
So grateful for even the tough stuff.
Yes.
So grateful for it. Cool reading so far. Enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it because I sure am.
Okay, so 3 from these, so just pick one for me.
Okay, 1. 2 and 3.
Okay, so card number 5 is from the next deck, and it's King Solomon. It's my Ascended Master deck, and it's all about priorities. Okay, so this is coming up. It's like this is all about, again, kind of recent past. So this is like recent past events, priorities. So we're bringing King Solomon in here, and he is helping like to bring in some light, some more light. some more healing, but it's coming up from the past because really we've been struggling with that. We've not been calling in, we've not been feeling enough gratitude, and really we have to start with what makes us feel good. We have to start prioritising ourselves, and for the next month, for the next 21 days up until the solstice on the 21st, when you're saying your affirmation to bring in the light, then it's also about King Solomon bringing in more light, which he will definitely do for you. And remember like what you're all about. So that's about you putting yourself first, getting like, even if you have to start goal setting or writing down a list of what you need to do every day for yourself and planning out a wee bit of time, because this is like coming up, because it's like no one's taking enough time for themselves. We're going around and we're trying to do loads of different things, but it's like for other people, and we're not actually feeling content and happy. So we're not feeling bright, we're not feeling the light. So prioritise things and you can bring that light in. Okay, so the sixth card that I've pulled is persistence, and this is Lou. So again, another ascended master. There's more light coming through here. He's got like a big light on his third eye, and this is all about like wakening up. Now this is all about right now, this is all about like the future and coming into your power. So I feel like this is like, we've said it from the start, right? It's all about like trusting your intuition. So I feel like more of us are going to really start trusting in our own intuition and start getting to know yourselves and really start working on that. And that's going to bring you so much more power. It's going to help you get to where you need to be to stay on your path. So you can call upon Lou if you feel like that's resonating with you. You can call upon like the energy of Lou, and you can get that light to come in and help you open up your third eye and work on your intuition, work on your self-worth and getting to know yourself, which is that's something else that you're really, really good at helping people with. And yeah, I've noticed that with you lately, like you're really able to just help people open up that side and bring that light in.
Sure. Kind of you to say thank you. Yeah, I do feel that. I feel that power. See the on the persistence, like where do you think, like what kind of situations that might that be referring to? Is that just different for everyone, or like what are people going to have to like
no, I think
stick to their guns on, or like
I think
to, like,
yeah, most people we're going to have to stick to our guns on the self, like getting to know thyself and saying no to things that aren't suiting you. So prioritising with King Solomon, like what's right, what's working for you, how are you going to make more time for yourself to work on bringing the light in and working on that intuition. I think a lot of people are going through lots of different things right now when it comes to addiction, when it comes to so many different aspects of life where people are going to have to be quite persistent in order to get where they want to be. So I think it could be totally varied with this. I think there's addiction problems, but there's also just lots of people wanting to wake up but not really sure where to start and thinking, oh, it's going to be like such a big task, and like it's not a big task. Like waking up is a journey that never ends, right? So you're learning every day. So if I die today, I'm happy, right? Because I've learned quite a lot and I'm happy with that. But if I die when I'm 100, then I'll be buzzing for that as well, because I'll still be learning then, and I'll still hopefully be feeling like this, you know, like I'm soaking things up and I'm wanting to work on myself no matter what. So just keep that in your heart. Keep working on yourself, keep being persistent, but really prioritise what's right and what's wrong, because that's where the struggle is. That's why that's coming up for the past, is the priorities are coming up for the past. because that's where we struggle. We struggle to put ourselves probably first and prioritise everything else and everyone else's life round about that. And we have to do the opposite in order to really bring in that light and trust ourselves. Okay, so the 7th card we're bringing out is a beautiful card. Everyone should know this guy. It's Archangel Michael. I love the Archangel Michael. No, I shouldn't say wee, because he's really massive, man. His energy's always huge and it always feels really good to have his energy around. So the message from Archangel Michael is you can do it. You can do it. I think a lot of people, especially in our society, go around, I can't do this, I can't do that. And we've even got Eden into been like, no, knock off the tea. You can do anything. Like, we really haven't. It's like, it's such a powerful thing to remember. Like, you can do anything. And this card's coming out. This is like the questioner, right? So this is like to question you. Like, why are you worried? Why are you thinking you can't do it?
Where are you limiting yourself? You know,
Yeah.
telling yourself that you can't.
Yes.
You actually totally can.
And this card is coming out for that purpose. Is like, oh, you can do it. Like, you can do it. You're well protected. Archangel Michael is like the angel of protection, so he's going to want to like really like love you and protect you and give you strength and courage. So this is coming out because you don't need to question yourself, right? You just need to go within, fill yourself with light, get protected, ask Archangel Michael to protect you, and then know, like, and just trust that you're protected, you're safe, and move forward with the light, move forward and move into your power, and you can do it. So there is some people like to imagine that Archangel Michael puts his cloak of protection around him. Some people also, he's got a sword, right? So he can use his sword and cut ties with things that's not serving you. So maybe this is a good time to go within, and when you're bringing in that light, take a bit of time and ask Archangel Michael to use his sword and help you cut ties with anything that's not serving your highest good. And just keep reminding yourself that you can do it. Can't is not a word. Knock off the tea.
Well, we got 2 more. 3 more.
Okay, we're nearly finished. Right, so we need to pick 3 from here, please. Okay, so this is like this. I'm trying to remember. 4, 5, 7, 8 card is all about like what's going on in your environment, right? What's going on in your environment round about you, and the message on this card. The number, I'll give you the number as well, is number 15, because I know that a lot of us are into our numbers. And the message is open your heart and let the angels guide you to your next point on the staircase of life, which is a pretty beautiful message. You know, I think this is something that starting these readings on this month, like just to have that message come in, I think it's pretty important considering the messages that's come out. So open your heart and let angels guide you to your next point on the staircase of life. So we're talking about sitting with ourselves and bringing in the light. We're going to start asking and talking to our guides and our angels because we're aware that they're always around us, and we're going to start tuning in more with them now. So this card's basically coming out to just let you know, like, yes, this is exactly what you need to do, and we have got your back. We're here, and we're going to guide you right up that staircase, and we're going to take you somewhere absolutely fucking magical if you just trust and be grateful for everything that you've got, and just keep trusting. And you know, things are looking good. There's lots of love. It's a beautiful wee card actually. I'll just try and let you see that there. You can see all the love coming in. And just taking care of yourself. Yeah. And a lot of tie cutting as well. So just, I think we should definitely be aware of that. I think people need to use Archangel Michael's sword and cut some ties to help really open up that heart. You know, cut the ties and forgive. Forgiveness is coming up for me right now, and I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be done, maybe just to help you open up your heart. So you forgive to help yourself, right? You forgive and that brings you freedom. It doesn't mean that you have to forget everything, and you know that I feel like some people hold on to grudges with people, and they go about and they can't stand someone for something that they did 10 years ago, and it's like that is messing you up, like that's messing you up. So let's work on that and really cut ties and really help to open up your heart. Oh, you got a fist pump there or something?
No, I was just going to tell you about that. Was the next one.
Alright, sorry. Okay. This is number 9. And this is all about going in. So this is all about inner emotions. And this is, oh man, this is beautiful. Right. So the start of the reading was all about the light, right? We're near enough at the end when the second last card. It's number 36. If you're into your numbers, and it's all about the light, baby. So we all have spiritual energy. It is up to you to light the flame within you. So again, we're just being reminded here that we are light, like you are light, and you can change your attitude and you can make a new start at any given time. You know, it doesn't matter what age you're at and where you're at in your life, like you can really start from any time.
That's a beautiful wee card.
It is.
It's really pretty as well with the candle and all that.
I'm just going to show you the card. Okay, and it is all about going within. It's all about our inner emotions. We all have spiritual energy. It's up to you to light up that flame within you. So remind yourself, right, we are all spiritual beings here having a human experience. Remind yourself of that. Just take things a wee bit lighter, like the candles coming in, the flames coming in. Bring in the light, ignite your flame, open your heart to love. What a month this is going to be, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. So the final result, right, the final card, and that is basically, this is the final result, okay? So if we stick to what our guides have just given us here, if we can stick to that, if we can bring in the light, use discernment, trust our intuition, bring in the cooperation, that will start to come in. We start to be grateful because we were struggling with that in the past. We prioritise what's right and what's wrong for us. We be persistent with that. We keep being persistent because we know we can do it. We know we're going to get there. Yes. Then basically we're going to, the end message is number 23. Give out love whenever you can. Heavenly aspirations lead to heavenly actions. I love that. So basically, you know, when we fulfill what our guides have just come out with here and what we've been told for our month ahead, if we can really start to work on ourselves and trust ourselves and work on our intuition, then heavenly aspirations lead to heavenly actions. So we're going to be living in the light, basically. We're going to be feeling abundant. We're going to be feeling more grounded by the end of this month. I actually feel like what you said at the start, like for the 21st, I think by the 21st, if we can do our I am a light, I trust my intuition, I cooperate with everyone, I am grateful for everything in my life. If we can really work on these affirmations, I reckon by the 21st we will be feeling that power and really, really able to do more actions, like heavenly actions, and feel better about ourselves.
I always find June such a powerful month, you know, the sun high in the sky, like it's just I feel like that was a strong reading, and it's like it feels like it's going to be a big month actually. I feel like personally, it's going to be a really big month for us. I know it is, and I hope everyone also feels that. You know, I think, am I right in saying that the first week of June is the last week of retrograde? So
yes.
It might be a kind of slow-ish start, and then boom, full moon, solstice, all sorts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, it does resonate very well with us and where we're at too, like the full reading does. And my thing is really just sticking to the affirmations, and, you know, even like the priorities are coming out and persistence, like in the protection there, like that is exactly what we need right now for this month. And I think it will resonate probably with everyone, because I think we're all going through stuff. It's going to be, it might be a wee bit of a slow start, but it's going to be a busy month, and it's time to basically get your finger out your bum and start
at least one.
and start really working on yourself, working on that light that you are, and trusting yourself, like that you have got what it takes to feel the way you want to feel. You know, you want to feel happy and content, then you need to do the work on yourself to feel that way. And everybody around about you will be bloody buzzing for you and glad that you're actually doing that work for yourself, and they'll be happy. So don't think, oh, what's people going to think about me? I'll be looking selfish or whatever. No, it's actually, it has the opposite effect. It's amazing. So go and bring in the light, talk to your guides, talk to your angels, and just embrace this month. If we can help you in any way, then reach out to us, send us a message. I am Mrs. Energy Flow on Instagram and Facebook. We've got a family Instagram as well, which is the Energy Flow Family. And Stephen is obviously the very hot the Energy Flow guy.
Thank you very much. Well, I loved that. Thank you. That was a beautiful reading. I really enjoyed it, and I feel like this is us right in our glory. I think this is I love doing this kind of thing, and I'm wondering why we've not been doing more of it. And I feel like we should be. So there's all sorts happening with us. Like we are getting ready for a really big month. We've just sold the house. We're moving on at a pace. Don't even know where we're going to end up just yet, but we're excited about opportunities that are just buzzing in. And there are things like we could be footless and fancy free for a wee while, so we're going to be starting a subscription service, and there's just all sorts of stuff going down. So reach out anytime.
Yes, definitely. We don't want the people that we've been working with here, especially those who've been coming along to our yoga and meditation and ceremonies, we don't want you to miss out on what you've been doing so far. So we thought, right, let's set up a subscription where we can still teach you yoga, we can still do healing and meditation with you on a weekly basis.
More of this kind of thing as well. Yep. I think it could be really exciting. It just feels like interesting times.
So. Yes, so we will be letting you know more about that in the month of June, and it will be getting launched in July. Buzzing!
Peace out, troops. Thank you very much for joining us.
Peace, love, fairy dust. Bye, guys.